Hello, welcome to this week's video. This week I'm again turning a mistletoe, and this mistletoe I was able to secure in the spur centre. I started turning it and it just wasn't centred properly. I was probably cutting a lot more wood than I should have, so I repositioned it, realigned it, and it seemed to work a lot better once I did that. The mistletoe was quite dry, so it didn't need any stabilising. So I put it into a cylinder and filled it with epoxy resin, and again I coloured it with a brushed bronze colour. So I removed most of the resin and there was some resin left in the holes and the cracks, and it seemed to blend in with the mistletoe. The bronze colour comes up quite well. I've used it quite a few times on the mistletoe. It just seems to blend in a bit better. It doesn't look like it is an add-on, or it doesn't look like I've put resin in there when you have a look at the final product. So I'm quite pleased with it. So I cut the wood into 2/3 for the bottom and 1/3 for the lid. I've always been told that that's the way it should be, so I'll continue doing that. And made a lidded box out of that. I used a 1/2 inch spindle gouge to hollow out the lid, and then the round carbide tool for the bottom. I finished it off with the Gillies wax just to rejuvenate the wood, and then I used a German skew just to blend the top and the bottom of the box together. That way they align together and they're a very close match. You didn't see the grain change that much at the join. It was a fairly simple project, this one. It's got a variety of grain, a bark, there's some branch knots in this one, and there's also some punky areas, and so the mistletoe makes it a very interesting project. And this one was a great project, and I think it finished off quite well. That's my opinion. It'd be interesting to see what your opinion of this project and or the mistletoe. I'm not sure if anyone likes the mistletoe as much as what I do, but I'm going to keep using it. I've got quite a few mistletoe in the shed drying, and I certainly see a lot of mistletoe when I'm driving in the countryside. There seems to be mistletoe everywhere. Unfortunately it's fairly high, so I can't get to most of it, but there's a great supply of mistletoe that'll keep me going for quite some time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. See you next time. Cheerio.